Hey everybody, it's the Last Robokai and welcome to episode 2 of Let's Play Dawn of War 2. Last episode we had a tutorial in which nobody could die and we met one of our major foes and one of our major friends. So we'll get started with the second mission, Retaking the Hamlet, and I'm joined as always by...
Hey folks, it's Cool Guy again, and I am pissed off at Atomicus for putting the idea in Robokai's head to take my fucking grenades. I hate you, and I hate your family.
Yeah, you won't be getting one of the friendly endings from him this time.
Hate
Well,
you.
everybody else, but just not you, Atomicus. So, yeah, we've got a little bit of busy work to do before we get started. As you can see, I've stolen the grenades for the Force Commander, as Atomicus said he wanted to see. And the votes for the thread, we've got... Commander's loadout will be the first one to go for the Force Commander. But Stamina won out for Tarkus, which means that when the voting goes up for, the next bit, as you can see here, we've already unlocked the first ability, so we'll be voting for Tarkus's next selection straight away. The taunt here is a nice little thing. It does exactly what it says. If you've ever played an MMO with a pull mechanic, that's exactly what it is. You have to be very careful when you use it, though, because, well, everyone starts shooting at him, which usually ends hilariously well.
And you don't ever use it on a melee guy while Tarkus is wielding a bolter.
Yep, and we've got our improved weapons on, and so now we've got Retaking the Hamlet. I'm just going to click this here, and I'm going to let Davey and Thul explain the business to us before we get started.
The Greenskins have taken over a hamlet outside Argus. This hamlet sits on a vital supply route, and all of Calderis could fall if we do not dislodge them. Sergeant Avitus and his squad of Devastator Space Marines held the hamlet alone, but they were finally overwhelmed. You must retake the hamlet and drive the orcs back. To aid in this, I am assigning Sergeant Cyrus and his squad of scouts to your command. His infiltration expertise should prove invaluable.
Yep, so there we go. This is what the deployment screen sort of looks like, and our reward will be some improved power armor. So let's just drop straight in.
I'm looking forward to having Cyrus. He's one of my favorite guys.
I'm not sure why the countdown cancelled there, but whatever. And I always like the loading screens. Like, I'll be leaving any of these in that have got a nice little bit of lore to them. And here we've got story of Tarkus and why he's such a highly respected tactical marine.
And just for the sake of curiosity, when it mentions the Cronus campaign, that is Dark Crusade from Dawn of War 1.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the canonical winners of that big brawl, and we'll talk about it a bit in the thread, I reckon, was the Space Marines.
This guard duty stuff is naff. We should be out stopping Uries again like we did to the town. Wait, did you hear something?
Coming out of stealth.
Target
A
ignored.
good kill. Cyrus to Armageddon. In position.
By the way, guess who that is?
You'll be hearing a lot of him as the game goes on.
Space Marines,
Bloom.
heartening news. Avitus, the squad leader who defended the hamlet, is still alive. The orcs incapacitated him, but apparently could not finish the job.
Avitus is too stubborn to die.
So it would seem, Cyrus. An orc guard position stands between you and Sergeant Avitus. Approach with stealth and eliminate the greenskins.
Understood.
Yeah, so we've got a new unit, the Scouts, and Cyrus is pretty cool because he comes starting with some pretty fun abilities. What I just used then was his suppressive fire ability, which, as you can see, is the first example
Bring
of
down that
suppression.
guard tower, Cyrus.
Okay, and now we're going
Look
to
alive,
have to
brothers.
pull Cyrus up
Quickly.
to do a little bit of demolition work here, which is going to be fun.
Yeah, I'll stay here.
Yep. So,
As
as the
you
Scouts, Cyrus
Out of
can
sight.
infiltrate,
Moving toward target.
but he gets a lot of really. Oh, hello, Avitus. Having a bit of a nap over there. Yeah, Cyrus gets some really fun toys, and one of those just
Demolition
happens to
charge
be
will bring
the
that tower
demolition
down.
charge.
One step at a time.
A whole lot better than a grenade.
At least more power.
Guards eliminated.
Excellent work, Cyrus.
I got Avitus.
Yep. You go pick him
Avitus's
up.
position is on your tactical display. Revive him so that he may join your attack.
Damn orcs found another pass through the hills.
There is a relay beacon near your position, Commander. Secure it, and we can deploy reinforcements to fill out your squads.
Awesome, it did give me Avitus. I was afraid that it was going to give you Avitus as well, and then it would overtask you.
No, it's all right. We got all our friends together. But the thing about
Reinforcements inbound.
thank you, Davian. The idea of Dawn of War 2's reinforcement mechanic, because this is something that was in Dawn of War and is in like Company
Excellent.
Heroes.
Avitus and his Devastator squad are back to full strength. Now, push into the Hamlet and eliminate those orcs, Commander.
Yes, thank you, Davian. God damn it, shut up.
Greenskin activity.
I have completely forgotten what I was saying.
You were talking about the reinforcement mechanic, which is basically the same from Company of Heroes, only it's even lighter, which is just fine, really.
Yeah, you can only do it at specific points. In Dawn of War, you could pretty much just reinforce on the fly. You could do it whenever you wanted.
Still engaged. Without hesitation.
And as you can see, we've got a little bit of cover work going here. Yellow cover is light cover, and green, when you've got the little shield icon for green, that's heavy cover. And so, generally speaking, you wanna get in some green cover, but it's always it can be a little bit awkward, and sometimes you guys might not stick to it properly.
Did you throw a grenade at those guys?
Those
Yeah.
orcs are
Oh, no,
turning
wait, they're backing
tail.
off.
Don't
They
throw
could
it!
be
Ah,
going for
goddammit!
help. Stay alert.
Take that, pots! I didn't even kill the pots. Fucking Force Commander Priad fucking hates pots, let me
My
tell you.
squad should set up in heavy cover, Commander. The
Yes, I'm
suppressive fire
aware,
from my heavy
Avitus.
bolter will keep the greenskins pinned.
Yeah, well, you can see this place has had a little bit of trouble. I mean, we've got a damaged Predator right here, which is...
Makes you wonder how the orcs managed to take down a vehicle that heavy.
There. Devastator's ready to fire. Our heavy bolters are deadly, but they take
We got a
time to
couple
set
of looters
up
up
and
here.
have a limited field of fire.
Cyrus
Oh, I'll
here.
take that.
No mercy!
And as all good orcs do, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. And the orcs are pretty tough, so they got going pretty quick.
The orcs get legging.
Commander, there is a second relay beacon near your position. Activate it to finish securing the Hamlet.
Look alive, brothers. Repositioning.
And as you can imagine, we're going to be facing a couple of waves here, so we'll get the beacon up.
Excellent work, Commander.
We'll get
The
ourselves
Hamlet
into
is
the cover.
secure. More orcs are on the way, Commander. Set up your forces to repel the attack. This Hamlet must not fall again.
This can be a little tricky,
Orcs on approach.
Come on, greenskins!
but at the same time it can also be ridiculously easy. You just don't want to let these guys get close enough to use grenades. There'll be some that throw stick bombs. I think these guys do. So I'm going to see if I can sort of push up through them.
They have nowhere to run now. Target
Yeah,
them
see.
before they can get
Here
to
come
cover.
the stick bombs. Cyrus is getting hit by them.
I moved him, still got exploded. As it stands, the Force Commander's doing alright, so...
In melee. Cannot slip away.
This is a good...
couple attack marines, and you're about to lose your guy.
This is the retreat mechanic. Now, basically, you just hit X, your guys will run straight back. Look at that. An Avitus completely unharmed. Sometimes they will throw a grenade into that building, and it will just be an embarrassment.
Avitus actually
engaging at
lost the
range.
Devastator. Get a grenade out there.
Allies' forces
Yeah.
are coming under attack.
Dead to the enemy.
Get them suppressed down, and it's a lot easier to kill guys with grenades than a thing called Grim Silence. And
take
it's
that.
scout armor. Oh, and more prizes.
I'll take
Ah,
that.
this one will be for Avitus. That's a heavy bolter. Oh, that's good. So straight away we'll be getting... Oh my god, they just...
Well
take
done,
that.
Space Marines. Thunderhawks are on approach to return you to the Armageddon.
Well, there we
Zeal
go.
and
That's the
fury
mission.
are rewarded with victory.
You know, we lost a few people, but you know, nobody died horribly.
No sergeants died, and they're the only ones that matter.
Yeah. The rest of the nameless mooks, I mean, they're all wearing enclosed helmets. We'll never get to know them. But look at that haul. Look at all of that. We've got ourselves two
Yeah,
pieces
those
of
are
power
nice.
armor. Well, some scout armor. So already we've got enough armor to kit everybody out. And some new toys to play with, which is great. So,
Loving everything about this.
oh, definitely.
Well done, Commander. With the hamlet cleared, we can secure the main route into the capital.
The Greenskins knew to strike where we were most vulnerable, Captain Thule.
Cyrus is correct. Someone is agitating the orcs and pointing them at valuable targets. If we are going to win this war, we need to find out who is using the Greenskins against us.
One failing of the Dawn of War writing, I think, is that they always sort of make the orcs being directed by somebody else. In Dawn of War it was Chaos. We'll see who it is this time. But yeah, they never they never really act on their own accord that often. I think the only one who's ever actually acted of their own accord in the Dawn of War series would be Gorguts, and Gorguts is the single greatest orc that ever existed in Dawn of War. So,
Pretty damn close. By the
Yeah.
way, I stole all the power armor.
but already, good lord,
Yeah.
you move pretty quick. You move pretty damn quick. So yeah, so we've got our two new members of the team, and as you can see, we can slap straight onto Cyrus, the Grim Silence, and it gives him a neat little gas mask. It increases his sight range, which is for a scout, that's bloody brilliant. And it boosts his health, which is always good, because one of the big failings of the scouts, which is obviously an intentional failing and therefore a good failing, is that they don't take damage very very well. So they get caught out, they will probably just get absolutely murdered. Like, it's always best to sort of either keep them cloaked or keep them in a position where they aren't going to get mobbed. They cannot melee. So I've got Cyrus on screen because I just wanted to show off his sort of builds, and as you might have noticed, his primary is Will. Will can basically, on Cyrus, make him absolutely terrifying, and as the game goes on, you'll quickly realize that Cyrus is literally the most broken unit in the game. If you use him as a crutch, you can pretty much just smash your way through Primarch mode. It's ridiculous, but that's okay, because we won't be doing that. We'll be mixing things up. And then we've got Avitus, and he's already wearing the improved armor, and his basic role, as you may have noticed, is heavy weaponry, and when he's got the heavy bolter, it's all about the cover fire. We'll be seeing a lot more of that in the coming videos as well. And he does get a lot of other toys to mix it up too, and he can perform a lot of other sort of utility functions, even with a heavy weapon. And we'll go into his deployment mechanics and the like with the next video. So with that in mind, we've actually got two missions to choose from here. It doesn't matter what order we do them in; they'll both stay available. It's essentially, we've got two powerful knobs, and that means we'll be having our first boss fights of the game. So that's for the next video. So thank you everybody for joining us. I was the last RoboKai,
I've been cool, guy.
and you have yourselves a great day, except for Atomicus apparently, who is a
I'm
dirty.
going to find you.
He is apparently a dirty heretic, and at least now you know why I generally don't use grenades. I think I actually only landed one successfully once. So you have yourselves a good one, and don't forget to venerate the Immortal Emperor. And happy birthday, Warhammer 40,000.